Hello everyone. This one's going to be a bit more serious. The main topic of this video is going to be about me deconstructing from my religion. So yeah, this one's going to be pretty different. If you don't really have the mindset to deal with whatever I'm talking about right now, I understand if you don't want to watch this. Being from the South and of a Mexican background, religion has always been in my life, from small things like how we talk to others to more serious things like death and morality. But the idea of sin and the views of God are something that are very cemented into my life and into me as a person. Growing up with these things constantly has really changed me a lot. Even with light critical thought from when I was younger, I thought the idea of sin was flawed. But critical thinking does not change the views of those around you. So things like sloth and lust were very much scrutinized. This tracks with our current American culture, with, things like sloth being the main reason as to why workers' rights are always an issue and always so hard to argue with, and lust also being a large issue having to do with things like LGBTQ issues and women's rights issues. These are very natural urges and oftentimes survival instincts that these sins are related to. The only remedy being seeing the fires and brimstone and punishment for all eternity. I had always been pretty resistant to religion since I was young, and soon resentful when I had later found out in my life that I was gay. Also, growing up poor, the temptation for sins like envy and greed are unavoidable. It seemed in my life that I was just set to sin and just never clean of sin. Nothing more than a sinner in God's eyes. Homosexuality is something I can never cleanse myself of, and judgment from others will always follow me, forever a disease of my life. But this also brings in the idea that all humans are born in sin and valueless until being saved by the Lord and understanding the Word of God. The basis of Christianity being guilt and judgment it makes me sick. It's horrid. Even not being devoted, it's changed my morality, my ideas of morality for years, and not even noticing. It follows you. The what if it really is all true and I will face punishment for this, a punishment that I have no choice in fixing, because I will never reach salvation. I know I never will. It was further in my life that I'd found out about a creator named Trevor Pullman, with his video series Believe It or Not, and it's where I finally understood how flawed Christianity really is and how self-value is affected with religion. And it finally clicked with me where a lot of my issues stemmed from, and why I was so anxious, and why I never felt okay with myself a lot of the time. It's, Christianity really makes you break down to that point and makes you submit totally to God. It's, I've never heard it in my life that I should put my own mental health above God. I should put my own personal health above God. It's just nothing I've ever heard. To live my one life for myself would be a sin and would be selfish and would be of the world. I deserve to live my life as I please. I am the one to give myself purpose, not for the sake of some God. I'm just deserving of whatever. I make my own life. I'm not born in sin, but born as a human. A human that dictates their own life and is not worried about sin and doesn't fear hell. Okay, yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. I hope everyone out there that has past deconstructed or currently deconstructing are having a good time. I don't know how else to put it. Having a good time. Just stay safe. We're all gonna make it out. We're all okay. It's all okay.